Namaste students, myself Sunil Kumar from the Department of Computer Science. Today we are moving to the next session based on the chapter Python Fundamentals. And previous session we mainly discussed the same topic or same chapter. In that we discussed about the bare bones of the program, Python program. So whenever you are going to write the Python program, you have to use the expressions are there, and you have to use the functions, what is the functions, and also variable, and all these things we discussed in the previous session. In this session we are mainly discussing about what is variables and assignments, how we can use the variables and also how we can use the assignment in case of this session. If you going to recall the previous session, in that mainly we discussed about how to write the comments. Mainly we discussed about how to write the comment. There are different types of comments are available. One is single line comment and multi-line comment. Multiple line we can write the comment, and also we can write single line comment also possible. Comment means that section to use the additional information. That is, if you want to give the additional information based on the particular program, then we can use the comment section. And single line comment and multi-line comment is also available. After that we discussed about the expressions. What is the expression? And also we discussed about the statements and expression. All the statements are expression, but all the expressions are statements, but all the statements are not expressions. Then when you want expression will perform some operation or some task will perform, assign value will be assigned, or some task will perform, or value will be there, or data is processed. But in case of statement, data is not processing. We are not storing the data is not processed. Simple operation, print operation, how we can use with the statement. And also we discussed with the any other functions. Also we started with the discussing functions and computers. All these things we discussed in the previous session. In this session we are mainly discussing about variables and assignment. So what is a variables? Alright, if you want to write the expression, we are assigning one value to the variable. So what do you mean by variable? Variable is a named label. Variable means it is a named label whose value can be used and processed during the program run. Remember, it is a named labels. We are going to give the particular name or identifiers. In case of identifier, we are providing names like that. Variable means that is a named labels whose values can be changed. Constant we discussed in the previous session, last session. Constant means throughout the program the value which assigned that will not be changed, that will keep same. So, but variable is not like that. Variable is the way that is one value, or if you assign particular value to any variable, that will be changed. If you are doing the program execution, you can change the value. Value can be changed. That is actually known as variables. So, whenever you are going to use a variable, remember we have to know how to give the name to the identifiers. Whenever you are going to give the name to identifier, there are particular rules are there. Rules and regulations are there. All the rules and regulations we should follow in case of whenever if you are going to name the identifier or when you are going to name the variables. You should not start with the number. You can have the number, you can have the numeric, you can have the alphabet, and also you can have any other variables, or anything will be possible. But remember, you have to follow the rules which is given to the name identifier. That all the rules we should follow. The next case is how to create the variable. In other cases, in other programming language, if you use a C or C hash or Java and all, we have to create the variables, or that is known as declaring the variables. We have to do separately. So that will be assigning one that is reserved some memory in a memory, or that will reserve some memory location in a memory space, or memory will reserve some memory locations. But here is not like that. Here we are not going to declare the variables. In case of other programming language or traditional programming language, we have to create the variables. We have to declare the variable. Declaring the variable means just we are assigning, or just we are reserving some memory space for a particular variable. That is known as declaring the variable with the type. For example, if it is integer means 2 byte, float means 4 byte, double means 8 byte. That much space we should reserve for the particular variables. That is actually known as declaring. But here is not like that. Here it is known as creating the variable. It is known as creating the variable. Python variables are created by assigning the value of desired type to them. By assigning the value of desired type. So, for example, here there is no declaring a section. There is no declaring the variable. Just if you write on variable name, then if you are going to assign the value, automatically variable will be created. This point you have to keep it in mind always. Remember, in case of Python, whenever if you are going to create the variable, there is no extra method. Just we have to assign one value. We write one variable name and assign one value. Automatically, that variable will be created and desired value will be assigned, or type will be assigned automatically. So here, to create the numeric variable, if you want to create the numeric variable, assign numeric value to a variable name. One variable name you have to take, for that you have to assign one numeric value. Then automatically numeric data or numeric value will be created. That's in case of numeric. So if you create the string value, then create one variable, assign one string value, automatically string variable will be created. You are going to see the example here. There are two examples, student and age. So one student is a one variable, one data, string data or characters are assigned to a student. For example, John. Some value is assigned. So this is a creation of variable. Here one more thing, age is equal to 90. Age is equal to 90. So this is one more variable is created here. With assigned one value is 90. Age is 90. So if you go to create a variable like this, you can show like this. So this is student. That is pointing to the value John here, right? One value, something, whatever it is, one value. So if you're going to take one more data, that is age. If you're going to take the age, that is pointing to one more data, that is 19. So whenever if you're going to assign the values like this, in these cases, these are the values will be assigned like this. Values will be assigned like this. So if you want to create some other variables, that also possible. That also possible to create. So here, try it. This is also possible. This is one value is assigned. Which value we don't know, that value will be assigned. So whenever if you are going to create the variable, remember all the names you can see. So give the appropriate names. First remember, not give the appropriate. If you are going to add two numbers, you can give the add something, anything like that. So appropriate name should be given. And whenever if you are going to give the names to variables, you have to follow the rules to name the identifier. Should not start with the keyword. Keyword should not be there. Uppercase and lowercase is distinct. And it should not start with the number. You can have the numbers, alphabet, and also the only one special character or a special symbol, that is underscore is possible. You can start with underscore, or you can start with the alphabet, that is also possible. Keywords cannot be used. Space is not possible in between. So these are the some rules. All these rules should be used when you are going to name the variables. This is about the variable. Next we will go to the variable and how we can assign the multiple values. Now we will check how variables are assigned and how variables are created inside the Python program. For example, consider an example here. Age is equal to 15 and age is equal to 17. So first we assign one value to age, and that is 15. Later we assign the same value, age is equal to 17. So what is happening if you assign like this? Is it not wrong? It's a correct statement. If you assign the values like this, in case of traditional program, older programming languages, not in Python, in older programming language, so we are going to create one variable, age. Age variable is created and we store the value 15. And remember, this is stored in our memory location. So an address will be there for each variable. If you are going to store the data is stored in memory locations. So each memory has a particular locations, that is known as memory addresses. That address will be there. For example, I can address right here. For example, it is 1002. Address is 1002. If 1002, data 15 is stored. Normally, if you assign one value, age is equal to 15. That value is stored in 1002. So if you once again if you assign age is equal to, once again if you assign age is equal to 17, what happens is the same data in same location is overwritten. Same data in same location is overwritten. It is equal to 17. So now we can identify one more diagram. If you are going to write, if you are going to write this is 17, this will be the 15. But address will be same. In same address, data is going to change. In same memory location, data is going to overwrite. That is in case of traditional programming languages. But if you're going to check the Python programming language, Python programming language, this handles the same thing in different way. So Python programming language handles the same situation in different way. The different way means here it contains some commonly used literals. Here already Python loads the preloads commonly used literals, commonly used values. Literal means values. Some commonly used values already loaded inside the memory, Python memory or Python programming language. Already data is stored. For example, you say, for example, that is what this data is. Data is stored like this. For example, I can write 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Like the data here also there, here also there. For example, some commonly used data will be stored in a Python programming language with one address. With one address, for example, I can write 1002, 1010, 1050, 1070, 1060, 1070. 74, 1080, 1080. So if I wrote the numbers like this, you will feel how we will be knowing that address. Remember, as address is assigned by the Python, we don't know that one. That address is there. Memory location is 1000, 2000, 1000, some other memory locations. Actually, we don't know that memory locations. We don't know that memory locations. Computer or OS operating system will assign automatically the memory locations. Memory location is automatically assigned by the programming language, or we can say the OS operating system. So we don't know that, but we don't need to bother about that. So that will be assigned. But here, age is 10 like this. This will be assigned, but in same memory locations. But if you use a Python program, whenever you are going to use a Python programming language, if you assign age is equal to 15. First, if you assign age is equal to 15 means it will create one address age that will be pointing to 15. Age is pointing to 15, so that memory location is 1050. 1050. See, once again if you are going to assign age is equal to 70 means what happens? Means once again if you are going to assign age is equal to 70, this memory address will be cancelled. This address will be cancelled. So it search for the 17 value. The Python program will search for the value 17. Then age, that value is pointing to 70 age. So now you can check. First case it will be 1050. Second case it will be 1074. Address is going to change. But in case of traditional program, this address won't going to change. Address will be remain same. That is the main difference between the Python and traditional programming languages. Mainly in case of Python programming language, it uses preloaded commonly used literals. Will be used in case of Python programming language. That value will be assigned automatically whenever you are going to assign the values. So some preloaded, all the data won't be stored because some preloaded data will be there. Some preload, not all the data. Some literals are normal. Normally all the literals are stored, and also some other data will be commonly used. Data will be stored in this. So whenever you are going to assign two times, the address is going to change. First unit is 1050, then next unit will be 1074. In this case. So some other values are there, means some other data is going to assign, and remember that we don't know which address data is assigned, we don't know that. So automatically it will be assigned in different values. That is about the value, how data will be assigned. So next we will move to the left value and right value, R value and L value. L value and R value. L value and R value. L value means whenever if you are going to assign one data, for example I am saying, if this is I'm going to assign one data, age is equal to 15. Just example, age is equal to 15. Whenever age is equal to 15, this we are assigning one data 15 value, that is to age. Here assignment operator is there. Before that one, left side of that one, or LHS, left hand side of assignment operator, this is known as L value. This is known as R value. Right side value is known as R value. Left side value is known as L value. When you are going to assign, always R value should be assigned to left L value. Remember, always R value should be assigned to L value. This is the correct one. This is not possible. 15 is equal to age. This will give L. Always R value is assigned to L value in case of programming language. All the programming language. If you take C, C++, Java, anything, any program language if you take it, always assignment operator right side value is assigned to left side value, or we can say RHS is assigned to LHS normally. Otherwise, you can say that R value, right hand side value, RHS value, that is also known as R value, is assigned to the L value. That is about the assigning the values from right side to left hand side. This is about the multiple variable. We are going to create the multiple variable, or we are assign the multiple values for the same variable. Next we are going to discuss about multiple variable. We are assigning the multiple values. Now we will move the multiple assignments. How we can provide the multiple assignment? If you are going to provide multiple assignment, there are two methods. There are two ways of it. Assigning a same value to the multiple variables. For multiple variables, we can assign the same value, or assign the multiple values to the multiple variables. There are two methods of it. One variable you can take a multiple variable, you can assign the same value. For multiple variable, you can assign the same value, or for multiple variables, multiple values also can be assigned. So that can be done easily in case of Python. That can be done easily in case of Python. For example, first case we did, assign one value to multiple variables. Assigning one value for the multiple variables. For that you can assign like this. This can be assigned A equal to B equal to C equal to 10. If you assign like this, it will create the three variables. It will create three variables A, B and C. Only three, n number of variables also possible. We can assign the value 10. So value, if you print A, 10 will be printed. If you print B, 10 will be printed. If you are going to print C, that also will be print 10. This means in this case it's possible to assign the multiple values. It's possible to assign the same value for multiple variables. Same value is assigned to the multiple variables. This can be possible. So one more method is there, that is assigning the multiple values to multiple variables. Assigning multiple value to multiple variables. So like that we can assign A, B equals to just 2 I2, A, B equals to then 10, 20. So if you assign like this, is a new assignment in case of Python. If you are going to check other programming language, this type of assignment is not there. So A, B equals to 10, 20. If you assign like this, A, B equals to 10, 20 means A will be assigned 10 and B will be assigned 20. A will be assigned 10 and B will be assigned 20. So like that, multiple values A, B, C also taken, or A, B, C, D also. So like that is possible. Multiple values are also possible to give except for multiple variables. A, B, C, D, W, X, Y, Z, anything possible to give. Multiple values also possible to give in case of Python. And remember one more thing here. Assign A and B is equal to B, E. First you should assign like this. For example, assign like this. A, B is equal to 10, 20 means A will be 10 and B will be 20. So if you assign next, A, B is equal to B, A, what happens? The value will be interchanged. B value is assigned to A and A value will be assigned to B. So if you want to interchange the values A and B, this can be possible. This is possible to interchange the values. So like that, we can perform some other operation also, plus and minus. Any operation also possible can be done in case of program, or when you going to assign the multiple values to multiple variables. This is an easy method to interchange. First you have to give the value, next you have to interchange the value. By automatically value will be interchanged. A value will be here A value will be 20 and B value will be 10. Here A value will be 10 and B value will be 20. That values are interchanged in case of Python program. So next we will move to variable definition. Next we will move to variable definition. So what do you mean by variable definition? A variable must be defined, or variable is defined, means a variable is defined only when you assign some value to it. How we can say variable is defined? Variable is defined when you are going to assign some values. Whenever you are going to assign some values, at that time one value is or variable is defined. So without defining the variable, if you are going to use, without defining the variable, if you go undefined variable if you are using, then that will provide one error. That will provide one error. That error is known as name error. Name error means using undefined variable. Using undefined variable is one error. That will cause one error. That error name is known as name error. Name error means you have to using undefined. For example, defined means first you have to assign the value. Then we can say the value is assigned. So for example, you just use print x. If you use this statement, this will provide one error. That will provide one error, that is undefined symbol x. Undefined symbol x. If you want to use any variable like this, first you have to define. Defining means what? Here defining means you have to assign one value. Some value. For example, x equal to 10 if you assign, or x equal to 0. First if you assign x equal to 0, then if you are going to use this one. Later, if you are going to use that one, that is actually the correct one. First you have to assign the value. Means then value will be defined. Then variable is defined. After defining the variable, then we can use the variable. Before defining, it is not possible to use. This is about the defining or variable definition. Now we will move to the last point of this session, that is dynamic typing. Dynamic typing means, so one value is assigned first, then later you are going to assign the value of one more time. First you assign numeric value. For example, I am saying, later if you are assigning one more string value, means automatically type of the particular variable, data type of the particular variable is going to change. That is actually known as dynamic typing. You can say that a variable pointing to a value, variable pointing to a value of certain type. For particular type, your variable is pointing. It has been made to point to another variable or another value of different type. It's possible to make to point to another type of value. So that is actually known as dynamic typing. One value, one variable contains one value. If you want to make that into one more type, if you want to make that one into one more type, then we can make use of dynamic typing. So whenever you are going to use the dynamic typing, then for example, take x equal to 10. So x equal to 10 means that's integer type. So one value is assigned 10. 10 is assigned to one variable x. So you can say x, right here, x that is pointing to 10. So we know how to write this. So later in program, I assign x equal to hello. I use HELL, hello. Or if I use the same x is pointing to one more value, that is hello. First value link will be cancelled. First value link that is not pointing to now 10, that is pointing to hello. Remember, this is actually known as dynamic typing. In case of dynamic typing, we have to keep remember one thing you have to remember, that is always you have to assign a small value to one more value. Whenever if you are going to print, so if you are going to print like this, then if you are going to print x, which value is printed? Hello is going to print, not 10. It's not going to print again, it's going to print hello. So whenever if you are going to perform after you are going to perform, y is equal to x divided by 2. If you use like this, x divided by 2 or not, if it is 10 means, we know that x divided by 10 that will be 10 divided by 2 that will be 5. But in this case it will give error because second we assign the value of one more type. Now we assign the value of one more type. One more type data is assigned. So whenever you are going to perform the operation, this will give error. You have to keep this one in mind. So which data type you assign in the last, that will be the data type of the particular value. That will be the data type of the particular value. So whenever you are going to assign like this, you have to keep this one inside your mind. By here we reach the end of session today. In this session we mainly discussed about what will be the assignment, how we can assign the values and how we can create the variables. When first we are going to create the variable is created by creating when you are going to assign one value automatically. At that time variable is created. After creating the value, then we can assign the values. We also discussed about traditional programming language and Python programming language difference, and we discussed about, and also one more topic, main important topic, assigning one value to one variable, multiple values to one variable, assigning multiple variable with the same value. Same value is assigned to the multiple variables, and multiple variable is assigned with the multiple values. That also we discussed, and also we discussed about the dynamic typing. Here we are discussing about the dynamic typing. So based on this one, I'll give the worksheet work for that one. So we will meet in next session. Thank you.